In this video, I'm going to take you along a rainy day photo walk in the Bay Area and also show you some shots I took at a local indie wrestling event. All on Portra 800. Alright, despite all the signs literally telling me to stay home, here I am in the outskirts of Foster City, taking photos in the pouring rain with a camera that isn't rated at all for weather resistance. It's hella windy. I dragged John along with me, and to be fair, we had already picked the spot to shoot, and it just so happened to rain that day. But we were not gonna let that stop us.
I'm scared of my camera breaking.
We drove all the way here for these benches.
Well, was it worth it? I think so. I really like these moody, gloomy shots. And spoiler alert, my gear still works, so I live to shoot another day. Here's my favorite shot. The way the bridge leads down to the center left of the frame and just falls off is just really pleasing to me. In terms of color, the orange guardrail complements the bluish green on the pillars. The overall colors are pretty muted, which is fitting for how gloomy of a day it was. Okay, so what camera am I shooting with? This is the Canon Elan IIe. I was so graciously gifted this camera by my good friend Manuel, who winces every time I try to take a photo of him. Thanks, Manuel. If you've ever held a Canon DSLR or mirrorless body, this Elan will feel very familiar. The grip, dials, and shutter are essentially all in the same place. The Elan uses the EF mount system, so I was able to use my existing 50mm lens. Okay, so yeah, no water damage. Sick. The following weekend, I met back up with John, but the weather conditions were much more dire. We're not talking about raindrops or hurricanes, we're talking about elbow drops and hurricane ranas at the Indie Lucha event in Eastside San Jose. The obvious challenge here was shooting in low light conditions, and to be honest, I thought I was just going to end up with a bunch of black rectangles after the film got developed. So I was super relieved after seeing how these came out. The autofocus performance of this camera feels fairly modern since it was manufactured in 1995, which is really how I was able to get these sweet action shots.